a 4-2 loss today, but would you agree that the lads showed a lot of fight there?
Absolutely. Thought we were excellent for 20-25 minutes either half. Some of the goals that we conceded are poor. Got to stop conceding those goals. We're disappointing to go 1-0 down in such a fashion. Really soft goal, but the reaction to that were really good from the lads. And then again, we 25 minutes competed really well, and then towards the end of the first half, we don't close people down enough, don't stop balls coming in our box, don't defend our box well enough, and it leads to being 3-1 down at half time. In fairness, against currently the best team in the league, that's a bit of a mountain to climb. We'll just ask the lads to be brave, to be positive, to play in the front foot, to try and get about them and try and get the next goal. And I thought second half they were excellent in terms of doing that. And genuinely, when we scored the second goal, I felt like we looked like the team that were going to get the next goal and potentially get something out of the game. And then again, a little bit of naivety has cost us in terms of the killer goal for their fourth. There's lots of good stuff in there, sprinkled in with a lot of bad stuff, and we've got to work hard to stop conceding the goals that we are conceding. They're too easy, they're too soft. Nobody's working hard enough to score goals against us. But at the other end, we look bright and staff. If you look at Nick Guest missed a good chance. Elliott had a header saved on the line, and then a volley saved on the line. You can't say we've not had chances against the top team in the division. And on another day, if we're clinical and we're ruthless, potentially we get something out of that game. The lads are annoyed, they're gutted, and there's been a few words in the dressing room which I don't mind at all. And they're annoyed and upset that they've not taken something from the best team in the division at this current moment in time. And that speaks volumes for them. We're a long way from where we need to be, but slowly but surely there's signs that we're making small steps. We are competing better. Clearly we've got to look at the amount of goals that we're conceding and how easy that we're conceding them. And we will address that. But as I've said, we're in a ridiculously tough run of games. We can either feel sorry for us or we can keep fighting, which is what we'll do. Lack of players suspended, players injured, a small squad that's had to play 3 games in a week on heavy pitches, and they had to work really hard. So if we want to look for excuses, they're there, but ultimately we've conceded too many soft goals today. I genuinely think that if we're ruthless, we take something out of that game. They know that they were in a game second half. They were a bit jittery on the sideline. The way that they've celebrated, you can tell that they knew that they were in the right game. That's all you can really ask for the lads. It will come. We will get the right results, and we will start to get on a run. Hopefully that starts next week at Marine. But again, that's a really tough game. But I'm never happy after a defeat. But I'm pleased with the application of the boys. I'm pleased with how hard they've worked. I think we've given the best team in the division at this moment in time a right game today, and that's something that we've got to feel positive about.
You mentioned you want to stamp out the mistakes. What does need to change to stamp out those sort of silly things that are leading to goals?
We've just got to iron it out on the training pitch. It's difficult at this time of year to get on the pitch and to work on things. As I said, we're interrupting the back four constantly. Noel's missing today. Chopped and changed there as well, so that never helps. We've got to get a consistent selection in terms of the back four, and we have got to make people work harder for their goals. We've got to make them work harder to get the ball in the box in the first place, and certainly we've got to defend our 6-yard box and 18-yard box better than we have been. And we will, and that'll come. And it might be personnel that changes, or it might just be that it's work constantly on the training ground that improves it. But we'll get it right. It's an area that currently is undermining a lot of the good stuff that we're doing. So we will address that.
Thank you very much, Wayne.